Many students in large classes feel invisible or insignificant because of the number of students being taught at once by only one teacher. These students may also feel as though they are not getting the proper education because of the ratio of students to teacher being so disproportional. Small classes are better than large ones because students get more one-to-one teaching, the instructor can make sure everyone understands before moving on, students can get past public speaking anxiety easier, and the overall academic performance of the class is better. To begin, students in smaller classes get more one-on-one teaching. Students in small classes will feel like their specific education matters when a teacher interacts with them directly, rather than being overlooked and passed up when they do not understand a subject. A guest author on boardteacher.com states, "With more one-on-one time with their teacher, students are certain to have a greater sense that their teacher cares for them. And when students feel like someone they look up to cares about their work, they will excel." In my own experience, this is true. My freshman year English class, there were 15 of us, and my teacher supported me in more ways than I ever thought I needed, and I thank her every day. Knowing that the student has someone in their corner makes them feel like they should try their best to make their supporters proud. Moving on, the instructor of a smaller class can make sure everyone understands the subject or task at hand before moving to another section. Methodschool.org claims, no matter which end of the extreme your student falls on, in a small class, the teacher is more likely to be able to tailor the instructions that it stays on their level. When the class is all on the same level of learning, it makes it much easier to teach everyone at the same time without having to tend to as many disruptions. Typically, in situations like this, it is also easier for students to do much better academically than they would in a bigger class. Thirdly, students in smaller classes can overcome or cope with their anxiety. Again, methodschools.org says, "Instead of your student just being another face in a huge crowd, they'll be more likely to develop deep and lasting relationships with the other students around them. By having a better opportunity to really get to know one another, student anxieties about public speaking are bound to drop, having friends around to support them." My bad. Finally, the overall academic performance of the class will increase. The article 10 Benefits of Small Class Sizes, posted by EF Academy on EF.com, says, "Research has shown that high school students in smaller classes have higher grades and perform better on their university entrance exams than those in large classes." This research proves the fact that overall, for both teachers and students, that smaller classes are more effective than larger ones. Not to mention, with the more direct attention and/or assistance from the teacher, the student's overall self-esteem will go up upon receiving a better grade. Don't you wish you had a small class when you were in school? Or at least a second teacher to help you out? To reiterate, smaller classes are much more beneficial than larger ones. Small class sizes help students do better academically, helps the teacher make sure everyone is on track, help lower the risk of public speaking-induced anxiety attacks in students, and help the students get the one-on-one teaching they need. So sorry. In my opinion, and hopefully many of yours now as well, class sizes should decrease for both the teacher and students' sake.